part of Archbishop Desmond Tutu is finally coming home. The ceremony to hand over some of his ashes is taking place at the Anglican Church in Munsieville, that's in Krugersdorp. Our reporter Ntokozo Khumalo is there for us this morning and joins us live. Ntokozo, must be a bittersweet moment for the Tutu family.
Good morning, Michelle. Yes, well, we are out here at the St. Paul's Anglican Church out in Munsieville. It is still a little bit quiet because that service is taking place at 11 o'clock. So we're waiting for family to come in, but it is a hive of activity as the church prepares for that handing over of the ashes to Tutu's family. Now, as we know, and as you just said, that it comes about a year and 2 days after his passing that those ashes will be handed over. Of course, they were at the cathedral in Cape Town for the last year, so the family getting part of those ashes that they say they plan to bury with his mother here in Munsieville. Of course, Desmond Tutu did grow up here in Munsieville after moving with his family from Krugersdorp. And to just help me unpack a little bit what this moment means to the family and the community here, I am now joined by Kwame Morang, who is the chairperson of the Munsieville Tourism Association. Kwame, tell us a little bit about your association and how Tutu's legacy inspires what it is that you do.
Thank you very much. Munsieville Tourism Association's mandate is to preserve, protect and promote Munsieville in itself and the Tutu's family history, and he stays the movement from Krugersdorp to here and to Soweto builds up the real core of the stories that we give in our itinerary when we have tourists coming up. Mama Gloria has provided us with a lot of stories. She has been able to accommodate kids that we bring for her to talk to about the old stories and the rest. And so yes, his story has contributed to the community through the kids, and this is how we try to enlighten his livelihood as a Munsivillian from Munsieville.
Now, Kwame, Tutu's legacy, he is remembered for his love for children, his wisdom, and his fight really for, civil rights, equality, and economic emancipation of South African people, and he was quite vocal even against the ANC on some of the wrongs that he saw happening. Do you see Tutu's legacy, especially with the youth, coming through in Munsieville, or are there issues that are faced like in any other township around the country where we see our heroes come out of?
Yes, well, there are issues like you said, like any other township, but with us, we have taken his liking and his work and tried to share it out through things like scouting, going to schools and doing scouting and trying to get the youth to become responsible citizens in the country. Well, myself, I was very young, and I only had a chance of meeting him in exile because I was born in Tanzania. But his age mates, my father, are the ones who were hanging around with my mother. But we, as the Munsieville Tourism Association, together with the veterans, Zwane, Paddy, and Bob Pockford, these are the people who have been telling the stories of Munsieville for a very long time. And we are just taking the baton from there and telling that story again, over and over and over again, so that the youth who are coming up could really understand that there are very big people who came from their township here. Yeah.
And obviously, being close to the family, what does this moment mean to them?
I think there's a lot of emotions, I suspect, and personally, I feel it is the right thing that they chose to bring his remains, because the mother is here. They're bringing her to the same cemetery which is also good for the youth that we're bringing, so that whenever we talk about him and the family, we have a place that we can take them to show, like a memorial sort of, yes.
Thank you very much, Kwame, for talking to us.
Yeah.
Now, as I did say, Michelle, this is a private family affair, so unfortunately we will not be allowed into the cathedral, which is something that we respect and understand. But I will be speaking to one of the Tutu daughters as the family starts arriving, so we will catch up then.
Ntokozo, we will indeed. Thanks very much indeed for that update.